Hello, Packer and NFL fans. Thanks for watching Week 4 recap. Eagles at Packers. I just need to admit something. I hate losing. I hate it when my team loses. I've learned how to be a good loser, not to be a poor sport. I think everyone's kind of been a poor sport over the years in their lives and had to learn and grow. That's me. I feel like I can handle losing. I don't like losing. I don't like losing. I don't like it when the Packers lose. I don't like losing in fantasy football. And I hate that feeling. Now, good news is we've only experienced that once, and we want to congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles on a great performance. I want to remind us as Packers fans, there are no excuses. In fact, there is parity in this league. I had predicted in a previous video that the Eagles were going to win their division. This is a very good team who struggled with some injuries, who fortunately now for them are 2-2. At the end of the day, we're still 3-1. But there are no excuses. We can blame, we want certain penalties that should have been called, shouldn't have, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I agree that was a pass interference, but it didn't get called. We can't blame the refs. We have to find ways to win. Now, the only exception to that rule is last year, Rams, Saints, blatant call, shouldn't happen. Maybe Hail Mary. But let's stop blaming the refs. Let's stop with the excuses. At the end of the day, the Eagles were better than us. Now, to start the game, we were on fire. Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers was, I don't know how many went in a row. 11, 12, 13 in a row. Like, that's insane numbers. It felt like we were up 21-0, but it was only 7-0 on the scoreboard, and it ended up being 10-0. At that time, still felt like it was 21-0. The problem was it wasn't 21-0. And we need to find ways to continue to play hard and play through stuff and be effective. It was just a fun game to watch on both sides of the ball. There were some scary moments, a couple of key injuries, one to the Philadelphia Eagles, which was quite scary, and the other one to Jamal Williams. Just want to chat with the Jamal Williams one. Barnett, he came in and nailed him once the whistle was done, knocked him out of the game. I felt like that was a very dangerous play. In fact, I personally feel like he should have been kicked out of the game, but he wasn't. And later on, Barnett was one of the key factors in a big play to kind of change things around. Too bad that he wasn't ejected, but no excuses. But let's talk about this, okay? So, some positives. 58 passes by Green Bay, only 1 sack. Our O-line is unbelievable. They are playing so well. Really pumped to see that. Aaron Rodgers will look normal, back to himself. 422 yards passing, which is insane. 2 touchdowns. Devontae Adams had 15 targets, 10 receptions for 180 yards. I mean, the only thing he didn't do was score a touchdown. If it wasn't for his injury for his turf toe, he would have been out there at the end, and I believe that we probably would have scored just because either he would have got double-teamed and someone else would have been open or whatever, but he wasn't out there. The biggest play came down to the end where it was a slant play by Scantling, and Rodgers thought he was there, but what happened was the double team had happened there. It's a split-second call. It's so hard, and us watching it in slow motion makes it like he should have went to Shepard. Now, he should have went to Shepard. He should have delayed for a second, but he thought that he had the inside beat, and it was quite an easy touchdown. There was a couple moments there where we should have scored on other plays as well, but that was the key one where Aaron just could have easily got it over up top to Shepard and would have tied the game up. On the other side of the ball, Wentz only had 160 yards passing, which is great for our defense, but 3 touchdowns. So he had a good night. Howard went off, had 115 total yards with 3 touchdowns. The guy was insane. I mean, where has he been for the last 3 weeks? He shows up to Green Bay and plays the lights out. And good news is there was a Jimmy Graham sighting. Hallelujah. 9 targets, 6 receptions, played great. Wish he'd got that one in the end zone. I mean, it was pretty hard, but Jimmy's super athletic, so I thought he was going to be able to pull that on. At the end of the day, we had 2 turnovers, and they had none. We have to score in the red zone, which was super disappointing. Our run game was horrific because the Eagles' run defense was fantastic. We had 20 yards, or 20 carries for 77 yards total. That will not get it done. And Aaron Rodgers was our number 1 rusher with 46 yards. I mean, that's not. I mean, Aaron Jones had to get it going. Losing Jamal Williams definitely hurt that, of course. But Philadelphia, I've been saying since last week and been worried since the week before, we cannot stop the run game. And we have to, or teams are going to literally have their game plan of running the ball down our throats. That's exactly what happened last night. Philadelphia had 33 rush attempts, 176 yards total. That is awful. That is awful. So at the end of the day, we can learn things from this. I was really hoping we'd go 4-0 because we play Dallas next week. But we are, at the end of the day, we're 3-1. If you would have told me at the beginning of the season you're going to start at 3-1, I would have been surprised to say that we would have been 3-1. I'm very happy with where we're at. Again, no excuses because you say, oh, we had a short week. So did the Eagles. So please, no excuses, guys. They beat us. They were better than us last night. And I hate losing too, but at the end of the day, there's very few teams that go 16-0, if you know what I mean, or any. And you got to expect some losses. Next week against Dallas, that is going to be a full tilt, another tough game. I think Dallas is legitimately playoff worthy or very close to being worthy. I think for the Eagles, they really needed that win to stay pace with Dallas. So I'm pumped about the Dallas Cowboys game. I'm going to hopefully have a bunch of guys over to watch that game. And it'll be a great night. If Dallas continues to win their game this week, then it'll be 4-0 versus 3-1 or 3-1 versus 3-1. So yeah, anyways, what were your thoughts about the game? What were some things that you loved, were frustrated by? Going forward, I think we still are a very strong team. We just need to shore up some things. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching this recap and Kempner Sports. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it because just getting that out there as well. Share it on your social media accounts. That'd be great. And don't forget, go Pack, go!